Hi, and welcome to Hummingbird Acres. We just finished our Valentine's Day preschool unit, and I thought it would be fun to share with you some of the activities that we did. We are a homeschool family. I have a master's degree in education. I taught in the public school system for 8 years. I taught kindergarten and first grade, and before that I taught preschool in a couple of the local daycares. After we had the boys, it really just didn't make sense for me to teach in the classroom anymore. And now that Henley and the boys are kind of getting to the age of school, we decided that it would be beneficial for us to homeschool, and I have the background, so it just made sense for us. So I can't wait to show you all of the fun Valentine's Day activities that we did this past week, and welcome to the Schoolhouse. So I love books. Books are probably my favorite thing in the entire world. I have hundreds of them, and I'm always buying new books. So I base all of our preschool units around books. And in this unit, we have 3 books that I focused on. The first one being There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Rose. I love this series. I have lots of activities that go along with these books in my Teachers Pay Teachers store, and I'm going to link all of the activities and all of the resources in the description below, so make sure you check them out. So we used this book for the first couple of days. Then we looked at the book The Day It Rained Hearts, and this is another one of my Valentine's Day favorite books, and the kids love this one too. Just the animals and the simple pictures are great. And then the last one is a book that I read when I was a kid, and this one is The Valentines Bears. And this is just a heartwarming, just a great book to read. So we ended our Valentine's week with this one. Also in my preschool units, I like to include a minimum of 2 art projects. So the first one this week was we made, what are they called? They're heart wreaths. And it is a paper plate that we cut the center out of. And then I had cut a bunch of hearts in different shapes, different sizes, well, not different shapes, but different sizes and different colors, and then the kids glued them around the paper plate, and then I didn't do it to this one, but you can add a string so that you can hang it on a door. The other art project I don't have with me because it is still hanging on the window, but we made stained glass hearts, and the directions on how to make these are on the blog post that I wrote about this unit, and that will be linked below as well. When I taught in the classroom, one of my favorite things to do was small group instruction. So I try to make that a priority when I am writing new units and when I'm doing homeschool with my kids. So the activities that we did in small group, so small group in a classroom would be like 4 or 5 kids. Small group here at home is maybe me working with 1 kid, or me working with 2 of them, and sometimes me working with 3 of them, but I always call it small group. So the first small group activity we had used these pinchers that you can find at the dollar store. They're great for fine motor and picking things up. Dice. I have these awesome heart dice that I got years ago, and I don't even know where they're from, so sorry, but any dice will work. We have the sugar candy hearts and some cookie cutters, and we chose hearts because it is Valentine's Day. So what the kids did is the cookie cutter had to lay flat on the table, and you would roll the dice, and it says 1. So they used the pinchers, and they picked up 1 heart and dropped it in their cookie cutter. Then they rolled it again, and this time they got 5, so then they picked out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they kept going until their cookie cutter heart was full. And then if we had time, we actually did this activity a couple of times, they emptied it and then they did it again. They loved it. They got to practice their fine motor, and as a special treat, they got to eat a couple hearts when they were done. So that was one small group activity we did. Another one that I have a bunch of these, and they are all different themes to go along with different activities and different seasons. They are our Chomp games, and this is a, what is it? It's a not a laundry. It's a dishwashing detergent tab container that opens, and I put, this one is the Valentine monster. So I put the monster on the front, and then inside are, whoops, I'm going to make a mess, are the cards. And the kids draw a card out, and they have to say what is on the card. So this stack is shapes and numbers. So you get this card, they say square, triangle, the number 6, another square, counting. They counted fingers for this one. Another one of counting fingers, a number 6 again. And then we have the special cards, and this theme is, I did all Valentine's Day. So these are the smooch cards, and when they got a smooch or a kiss from the monster, they had to put all of their cards back in the box. And then we just kept playing and going around and around until all the cards were gone or until they lost interest. I did video us playing this game, so I will include that little video clip next for you. All right, Henley, pick a card out. Hunter, sit crisscross, please.
I got a
What shape?
puzzle.
Square. Good. Okay, Hunter.
Do you know what it is?
It's a square. Put it in front of you. What shape? Oh, how many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Let's count that again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Good. All right, Garrett. Oh, hold on.
No smooch.
The cards got flipped over. Hold on.
No smooches.
No smooches. All right, pick
Why
one.
we can't get smooches?
Ooh, what shape, Garrett?
Triangle.
Triangle. Okay, check. Are you seeing crisscross applesauce on your bottoms?
Smooch.
Oh. All right, put them all back.
I'm gonna go smooch.
You got a smooch?
Why?
That's okay.
I want to get a smooch.
All right,
too.
Garrett, your turn.
You could.
Sit down correctly, please. Ooh, how many, Garrett?
1,
2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
don't
6.
Get that
6. Good. Okay, Hunt. Oh, too many, Hunt. Too many. What shape, Hunter?
Circle.
Circle and a what?
Rectangle.
A square. Square. Okay, Garrett. What shape?
Rectangle.
Rectangle. Good.
again.
All right, Hunt. Oh, too many again. What shape? What shape, Hunter? Not that one, the other one.
This one?
No, that one.
This one?
What shape?
H.
No, shape. What shape is that? That's a
Square.
square. Good. Okay, Garrett.
You take
What number?
This is what I did.
Yeah, what number is that?
6.
6. Good. Okay, Hunt. Hunter.
Smooch.
Smooch. Put them all
Back.
back.
And what about my smooch?
I don't know. You haven't gotten a smooch yet. All right, pick card. Oh, Garrett got a smooch. Oh, wait, put them all back.
I want to get smooch.
So one of the other small group activities that we did this week is we made Valentines to send to friends and family. And you can do this a couple different ways. And I've done it a couple different ways, whether I was home in daycare or if I was in the classroom. This year I had a bunch of old Valentine's Day cards that hadn't been used. So I put those out. I put a bunch of just like foam stickers and stamps out on the table. And I had let the kids make cards, and then they told me who they wanted to send them to. And Henley could write in the card who it was going to. She has a word wall that is all of our family and friends' faces and then our names underneath, so she could write their names. The boys, I had to help a little bit more, write the names for them, but so they made cards for all of our friends and family, and then we put them in envelopes, we put stamps on them and put their addresses on them, and we put them in the mailbox. So that's how we did Valentine's Day and Valentine's Day cards this year. In the past, I have done cereal boxes as Valentine's Day boxes, and we make them into little briefcases. And I will link below a blog post that explains how to do that. And then we have done the traditional pass the Valentines out, and then everybody gets to take them home and read them. And I have to say, I love those Valentine's Day boxes. They're perfect. They're easy to carry. They don't get in the way. It's just, they're awesome. Believe me. And please make sure you check it out. So I might go back to those if we are going to do Valentine's Day with a bigger group of kids. But for now, mailing Valentines to friends and family just seemed kind of easier this year. So those are the main small group activities that we did during our Valentine's Day unit. So I'm going to now go in and talk to you about the centers that we did. And we have different centers throughout the week based on different skills and just to keep the kids busy and engaged in educational activities. So let's look at what centers we did. So the first center that we did was a fine motor center, and this is tracing, and I call this one falling hearts tracing because the clouds have little hearts in them, and then the line is kind of like it's falling out of the sky, and then there's the heart at the end. So the kids used the dry erase markers to trace the lines to fall as the hearts are falling out of the sky. And I mean, there's tons of these, so all three kids could do this activity at the same time, and it was fun. They love these. I have tons of them, and they just, I print them, I laminate them, cut them out. The kids use dry erase markers to trace the lines, and then use magic erasers to erase it all off. So very simple, easy center idea for you guys. The next center idea is one that we actually taught in small group I think it was the week before or 2 weeks before, and it's these number sense boards. And for this one, again, they need a dice, and they would roll the dice, and then they show that number in a tens frame. They have to draw a picture of that number. They have to draw the dots on the dice, exactly what it looks like on the dice. So if it was like 3, then they draw the 3 dots up and down, or 3 dots on the diagonal, and then they had to write the number. This number sense board, workbat, whatever you want to call it, is a freebie in our Schoolhouse resource library. So please be sure to join that below so that you can get access to all of these fun freebies that we have. The last center activity that we had is our sensory bin, and I have to actually move the camera over to show you that, so give me 1 minute. So this isn't the best lighting for this, but I can't really fix that right now. But anyway, this is our sensory bin. It is a sensory table from IKEA. I will also link this below. And I change this out kind of once a month. So for Valentine's Day, I filled it with these felt hearts. I have collected the pouch lids from my kids for years, so I put all the pink and purple ones in here. And I also have, I just saw it, these foam hearts that I think I got from the dollar store a couple years ago. And then I put all of the activity cards. So in this bin right now is a color activity. So the kids would find the card, and then on the workmat, they would match the color to the color. So orange, purple, and then they would just keep going until the workmat was full. And then when they were done, they would take all of the cards and put them back in the bin for the next kiddo to come and play. Now I have these sensory activities in 3 different skills. So I have colors, which was 1 week. I have numbers, which I did another week. And then I had uppercase letters for 1 week and then lowercase letters for 1 week. So this bin changed every week, but the stuff in the bin didn't change, just the activity changed. So that's a great way to keep it fresh and keep it just engaging for kids. So this is our simple sensory bin. I also have here like pinchers and measuring spoons for the kids to like scoop things up. They can use the pinchers to pick up the cards and put them on the work mat. So just a very simple activity, and the kids loved it. So that was some of our activities that we did this past week for our Valentine's Day preschool unit. All of these activities that we did are in my Teachers Pay Teachers store. My store is called Waking Up in Kindergarten. You can find the link for that store below. Please make sure that you like this video and you subscribe to our channel. We love to share what we're doing in our schoolhouse and all of the activities that we do with our kids, as well as everything that we do around our farmhouse. So thank you so much for visiting the farmhouse and our schoolhouse today, and we will see you next time.